to the streets. Take it 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 to the streets.
Mic check, mic check.
Take it to the streets.
Ladies and gentlemen, we thank you again for another broadcast. Take it to the streets live morning show. We're running 30 minutes late. You know, so ever since the time has switched, it's kind of thrown me off a little bit of trying to figure out what's actually going on in the neighborhood. And let me do this right quick. And, you know, getting used to doing what we got to do. It's 50 degrees here in Olive Branch, Mississippi, which we are a few miles away from Memphis, Tennessee. And we like to share a few of our things that's going on. I'm kind of parked in a busier area. That's the reason why you see me looking around like I am. I tried to get here early before everybody got here, but look like everybody is showing up right when I get the broadcast going. What's up, Mike? How's everything going? Glad to have you here today. And we got a lot of interesting things we want to talk about. We want to talk about Doordash drivers being falsely reported to driver support from our customers. And we've been doing an episode already on customer related issues, and we're doing a series of these events going on. Before we get to it, I like to make an announcement. We first of all, you know, we went to the Youth Entrepreneur Expo in Memphis, Tennessee this Saturday, and it was a good performance there. The lady that was coordinating, an event coordinator, Kamiko Lewis, we thank her for being able to pull it off. She's also a business consultant and business coach, and she do workshops to help people jumpstart their businesses, you know. And we had one heck of a day on Saturday where she did the same thing for the youth. I showcased 2 minutes of that broadcast, which was 4 hours long, on one of my videos, and I will be featuring her in the community post for Women History Month. I would like to give her and the 5 ladies that was there a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. She's doing great things over there. She had got a chance to get a building where she will have, a lot of workshops on, jump starting your business, where you get started, if you want to do this thing. I'm trying to turn this channel, ladies and gentlemen, into information resource hub, because we already give how to information videos and informative videos for you. We try to make it realistic as possible. You may be a delivery driver, want to know how you can use your talents and go into a business. We have Terry Tips, Terry Trips, Tips and Talk. She's getting her painting thing going on. And I want to also give her a round of applause as well. We're going to give her a double round of applause to be exact. The women in our community in this gig space, they have talent, ladies and gentlemen, and they make a statement on what they can do positive in this community. And also Hulk Smash and his wife, I showcase her arts and craft, also in the community post as well. And I was also want to be able to give them a round of applause as well. My show is a little different than it was last year, ladies and gentlemen. We doing more towards what our plans are. Being able to provide this informative information and use this as a resource hub that can help many drivers out there, that may not have time or don't know exactly how to find these certain resources like the SBA. We're going to try to make sure we have information coming from there. And like I said, we will be bringing business coaches and business consultants to this channel. We will be bringing financial experts as well in the future. And we're going to get them to be able to share some information that can turn that light bulb on in a dark room for us, that'll give us an idea on how can we take this gig work to the next level. You're getting burned out. You're putting in a lot of hours. You're dropping off these deliveries and you in misery due to, the $2, $3 orders, and you're fighting with the different, rules and regulations that's being passed now on these gig apps as we are delivery drivers, and how is it affecting us, affecting the economy as well as the consumer that's going on. There's so much powerful things going on out there. And I want to just address to everyone that we need to read our TOS thoroughly. This thing is market dependent, what I'm talking about, because we looking at 3 still existing programs in different markets. TOS has this modified version for the Diamond program and remodified version for the EBT program, and an updated remodified version with the new tier program. And what I have discovered in my case study is this here: LA, New York, Seattle, and also the area I'm in is up under the new tier program. But in each one of these markets, the tier program is different due to the market. We have Major been talking about his situation in Seattle. And then it was an update just happened yesterday about the things that's going on in Seattle. And New York also have a different version of the tier program under laws and regulations and policies that is different than in my market. I talked to a subscriber / content creator yesterday, and he brought up some good information. And hopefully we'll be able to have a panel of people where we can talk about this here. The more that you find out what's going on behind the scenes, the more prepared you can be when this program hits your market. I said preparation, preparation, preparation. I have trained drivers for this program, in different cities, not just in my market, but in different cities. And I hope I can get them on the channel where they can tell you their story, their experience, and their perspective in their case study. We already got one guy already in his round 3 of the March Madness Challenge that he's challenging himself in his city. We'll be getting to that in a few moments. I would like to go to my Dasher app. I'm gonna let the windows down. It's a little warm in here. At least it feel like that. There we go, right there. In my Dasher app, ladies and gentlemen, I may have to put it in. Well, you can see it pretty good right there. The hamburger icon, which will be on the opposite side right here. Go to ratings, and it's going to show the platinum status. The platinum status right here. I'm a platinum driver. And then you can go down, you can see your ratings. And that's what I'm going to talk about today. Because that I had a perfect 5-star rating. And we're going to get to that a little bit later in the episode. But I want to go ahead and address the things that I want to talk about these different tier programs that have different rules and regulations and criteria standards in these different markets. So there my ratings is. And we're going to talk about that 4.96 a little further down the episode. Let's go ahead and go to platinum status. Hit that learn button. Learn more. Also, when you go to this screen, you want to hit where it says see program rules. You want to go there. And I may have to let the windows back up due to its noisy. I'm in a very noisy environment. Now, when they first showed this in the Dasher help Doordash.com center, they only had New York in here, but they talked about Seattle. Seattle has been implemented in here. For those who are in the New York City market and Seattle market, this is where you need to go to find out the more updated version of what's going on in your city, in your market, due to the Dasher reward program. We want to go to Seattle. And you can see it highlighted right there. We're going to go to the bottom one where it says Seattle. First, we're going to read it to you. For details on New York Pacific Dasher reward, the program, see here. We're not going to click on that one. To learn more about the local regulations and their impact to Dasher programs, please view these pages below. It's got a guide to the New York City earning standards. Those that in New York, you want to check out that right there. Bullet point there. Now, the next bullet point, Seattle Dasher's regulations and notice of rights. I want to hit that section there. I'm not going to go over the entire section because that is for the residents in Seattle, those who are Dashers. I want you to see what it looks like. Seattle Dasher regulations and notice of rights. Seattle Dasher regulation of notice of rights, the overview. As of January the 13th, when this took place, a new law impacting Dasher's experience on the platform is now in effect for Seattle. There's a lot of battle royal going on in Seattle. If you want to find out more, you have Major's Deliveries. He's talking about that. I'm quite sure he will give you a more deeper dive in this here. But drivers, is your responsibility, not really the content creator, to walk you through all these steps here. We can bring it to your awareness. That's what we do. That's what I'm doing today, because I'm here in Memphis, Tennessee, Mississippi, and Arkansas. So it's my responsibility to bring it to awareness, but it's everybody's responsibility to hold themselves accountable to find out this information for yourself, because there's a lot of speculation going on. As of yesterday, me and another person was talking, and he was reading something, and I was like, no, that's not what it means. This is what it means. Look back at it, he said, you know what? You're right. So when we're reading this stuff, ladies and gentlemen, we got to make sure we comprehending exactly what it means. First and foremost, we can't be just using the Oxford Dictionary on legal terms, ladies and gentlemen. When you're dealing with contractual agreements, and I'm not a legal advisor, let's put that out there right now. I'm not a technical writer. Let's put that out there right now. My disclaimer. Okay. I didn't write these laws. I didn't write these rules. I didn't make these decisions. Let's put that out there as a disclaimer also. Take your time and read this here. It's so much to digest. Don't try to digest all of this at once. Technical writers wrote this policy that's in action right now in this module here. So I'm going to go to the point. It's got how many points here? Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on and so forth. It's a lot. When they said taking a deeper look, then you hit here a deeper look. Believe me, it's that deep. What caught my attention, ladies and gentlemen, when you go here, you look at the overview, you see number 1, you see number 2. We want to talk about number 3 briefly for a moment. Number 3 right there. What I see here, I'm going to read to you and let it soak in for a minute. Then I would like to ask the viewers today what you think about what's happening in Seattle. Now, we're talking about the new Dasher reward program that is different in Seattle, different in New York, different in LA, and different in my market. It's truly market dependent now. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about this here. Terminating Top Dasher and Priority Access Program in Seattle. I'm reading this to you. These new rules restrict platforms from rewarding high quality dashers. As a result, Top Dasher status will unfortunately no longer uniquely benefit your experience dashing in Seattle. Hey, how's it going, Dashing with John? We're glad to have you in the house today. We got Mike off in the house today. Let's do this here because I can do some highlighting right there. There we go. Everything is fine, my brother. All right, there we go. Now let me proceed on. Top Dasher status will unfortunately no longer uniquely benefit your experience dashing in Seattle. Additionally, we will be terminating our priority access program for Seattle Dashers, which gives Dashers who have high ratings priority on higher paying offers. We understand that these are valued programs for many Dashers, and they will still be available outside of Seattle. Let's think about this for a minute. So, with the new tier program, it's no longer Top Dasher, it's Platinum Dasher. That's the terms you will start seeing content creators use because these are the terms that's being used in the Dasher Rewards program. Okay. No longer will it be diamond orders. It will be platinum orders. Okay. In the new tier program. What was my concern was when it said that it's going to be that they're going to take this privilege away from the Dashers in Seattle. Just like I said, Major Delivery been talking about it. He's been reading the newspaper articles on it, and he's been talking about the back and forth battle royal that's going on about this, that is affecting the prices that the consumer have to pay in order to do business with Doordash when they order their food. It's coming to them. It's affecting the consumer and the driver as well, and the merchant. And he will be able to elaborate more on it the more he continued doing his case study and research. I know he's got his eyes glued to the news 24/7, because I would be too. This is a concern. We will be terminating our priority access program. What priority access program? Top Dasher, which is platinum driver in the tier program. The higher paying offers, won't be given to the best dashers. Now we're taking everything away. We're taking it all away, according to what I'm reading here. Dashers who have a higher rating priority on higher paying offers, we understand that these are valued programs for many dashers, and they will still be outside of Seattle. But in Seattle, according to the Seattle Dasher regulations and notice of rights, then change the rule to the game on how dashers getting ready to maximize their earnings. Are they going to be maximizing their earnings, or will their earnings be minimized now? That's the question. And if that happened to be the case there, how many other states are going to be affected by this? Then New York got some different rules. We're not going to go into New York rules. We just want to talk about that point. That point only. I'm not going to get ready to go over this here. Just that point, just to make you think about it. You want to know more, you can go here and read about it. Also, check out Major Deliveries. He talking about that there. All right, we're going to get off that topic right now. There's more information here if you want to find out what's going on here. Well, a lot of drivers in my market about this program, they complaining. And I know because I talk to them on a daily. Then we got a driver got deactivated as well. I'm going to call him and find out what happened. Then I'm going to tell you about my situation in a few minutes. This program here, you got to understand what's going on. And when I was talking about it in my last episode, you may hear the airplane flying. Why it's noisy right now, but this is a busy area anyway, because we're right above the interstate. I have to roll the windows back up. A little too noisy. But what we got to think about, ladies and gentlemen, is how these laws, rules, and regulations get ready to affect us. Then you got California that had a Prop 22, right? I'm not going to say much on that. You already got a content creator that has already let everybody know how things go in California. I don't need to rehearse that. Plus, two, it's not in my market, so why should I speak on something that I may not be giving you the accurate information? But all of these things taking place, AB 5, all of that then took place. We got a whole lot of other updates, coming, because laws are being placed, rules, criterias, and regulations are being put in place that's going to affect different markets in different cities, and going to affect how you make your money and maximize your money. Not on Doordash, on these other gig apps as well. So we need to be paying attention to the news that's going on in different states, so we can be abreast to what's going on, so we can be knowing what's going on and stay in the loop. Meanwhile, we still have 3 existing programs. They're rolling over to where it's going to be consolidated into one program. I hadn't got a chance to talk to the content creator that's in LA. I know they don't have the EBT roll off into theirs because of the Prop 22. See, here we have, hold on, I just got a news flash right quick. Not a large order. Hold on. One, two, three, four, five. That looks like a large order to me. Howard, if you listening to me, brother, I'm gonna text you because I can also put StreamYard right here. I can pin it like you're supposed to pin it, or I could highlight it. I can also send it to him. Since, you know, the rumors is I don't know how to use StreamYard. I know how to use it. I'm using it the way I want to use it. You see, when you have your own channel, you're going to do the things you want to do with your channel. You know, first and foremost, you know, I wanted to get that out there, but yeah. Wow, that's a big list right there. I'm gonna show y'all, ladies and gentlemen, this list that was just sent to me. I wished I can get him on the air to find out why is this not a catering order and why it's not a large order. And I will be doing another episode about large orders. I told everyone 2 months ago, large orders is going to be a change in how people are going to get paid on these large orders. Large orders are not going to be what they used to be. You have companies now having their clients order off the company website. Okay. And when they're ordering off the company website, then they dispatch it to Doordash, which means that these restaurants now have control of the tips. That's going to have a powerful impact on how much you're going to be getting paid on these catering orders. They've been fussing about it for 2 years, that they should get them tips and we shouldn't. Now, how you going to know the difference between a catering order coming from a website than an actual catering order you know you finna get paid on? That's something we need to think about as well, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm going to show mine as well, because I did a community post and I had a question on there. So Howard just showed me, he said it's not a catering order. So I would like to know, Howard, what is the payout on that so I can share it with my viewers? What's up, Hulk Smash? How you doing today? Like I said, this is a very noisy environment here. You got people that got cars, it'd be pooting and farting, but they're supposed to be muscle cars. It's not the way muscle cars are supposed to sound. You know, I don't know what folks doing with them. And then I got one parking right by me now. Okay, so at least his sound right. Let me turn this down so I can kind of hear it. At least his sound right. All right, back to what I'm saying. I got so much action going on, make me feel like I need to move. All right, let me look at. So now I have to wait 7 days. Hold on, I got another incoming message here. Your account has been deactivated. This the other driver. I can't blow his up unless I hit it. What is going on? I asked. He said, I have no idea. I reported the store closed mainly at McDonald's. This happened last night. I said, that's crazy. So now I have to wait 7 days. Okay. Let me tell you something about that, ladies and gentlemen. It's getting ready to get to what I'm getting ready to talk about, my situation. There's some low down customers out here, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm going to explain why. We don't know what his situation is on how he got deactivated, but he's deactivated. You know, pay attention to the deliveries when you're delivering them to your clients. This is for beginner drivers, especially for beginner drivers. This is what I always do. This is a suggestion. You may want to implement it in your program on how you do things. You know, when I go to my ratings, I check my ratings after every delivery. If I'm talking to a hostile client or a unreasonable client or a uncooperative client, I'm going to take notes of that person's name, where I took that order from, where I got that order from, and the place where I deliver it. I'm going to keep them addresses circled. Reason why you're going to need that information when you get ready to do your descriptive narrative when you get hit. So he got hit with a not contract violation, because it went from a contract violation to deactivation. Okay, my situation. Remember, I had a 5-star rating, right? And I will put it in the light mode so you can see it even better. This is the dark mode. When you go down the customer rating, you see 4.96. All right, let me switch the color scheme on this right quick. And then we're going to start looking at the chat. I'm quite sure Huck Smash already taking care of that for me. All right. Let's go ahead and change the theme from dark mode to light mode. All right, because everybody can't look at it like that. Let's go back to ratings again. This may be a whole lot better for a whole lot of viewers now. All right. All right, let me raise those ratings up so you can see. These are my ratings. All right. Put a little closer. Appreciate you, Huck. 4.96 customer rating. Mine was a 5.0. And I can't show you because I didn't do a screenshot. This particular customer, I was working in Southeast Memphis. Those that know Memphis are going to know what I'm getting ready to say. There's a church there called Central Baptist Church, right off of Shelby Drive. You have Popeyes, you have Jersey Mike, is it Jersey Mike? No, Lenny's. You have KFC, you have McDonald's, and there's a few others over in that area. So I went to get me something to eat at Popeyes. I'm seeing delivery drivers coming out with big packages. So I'm going in here finding out what's going on. Lady said she was doing Uber Eats, but she was also doing Doordash. Okay, but you know, I said I'm getting ready to turn my app on. When I turned mine on, I had two pitched orders came my direction. I went ahead and took them. You know, I broke one of my rules, and what I mean by one of my rules, I ain't talking about DoorDash rules, I'm talking about my rule, my policy, my standard on what orders I accept and don't accept. I don't normally deal with warehouses in that area. I broke the rule. You're gonna understand why I don't normally deal with them. The lady name was KK. So the second order was also a client that also goes into that warehouse over there, TJ Maxx, right? They terminated my account, which I think is unfair. See, he want to talk now. I'm on live right now. I'm gonna let him know I'm on live. He might want to tell his story. I'm gonna let him know I'm on live. Excuse me for a second. Let him know that I'm on live, and I'm letting him know, do he want to discuss it? Now he'll let me know if he want to discuss it or not. You got to give people their confidentiality. You know what I'm saying? That's very, very important that we do that in these days and times as content creators. There's a lot of those content creators not doing that. You know, it's called the Privacy Act, confidentiality. So he gonna let me know if he want me to, if he want to talk about it here, or do he want to just talk to me on the phone? You know, you got to give people that respect. They respect you for it. You know, all right. Hulk said he's the 12th person in the house, and then all is updated. We had 12 people in here. I would like to see 12, you know, thumbs up so we can push this information out here that would help drivers. Yeah, he want to talk about it. I'm getting ready to call him right now. He want to talk about it. I'm gonna hold my situation for a second. Matter of fact, I'm gonna finish mine because I'm almost finished anyway. This is what happened. I pick up the orders, I take them there. I'm on EBT. Communicate with the customer and everything. Cause she clowning, asking. See, he just got through saying, yeah, we getting ready to do that right soon as I finish this. And took it to the customer and everything. Customer telling me where to put it at and all that. Put it on the white table. I called, told him, well, you got to put it on the white table soon. I said, I'm at suite 101. Is that where I need to put it at? Yes, put it on that white table, you know, talking real rough to me. And I heard a lady in the background told her, you know, you don't supposed to have that phone on the floor. So I knew it was her manager. I used to work in a warehouse. You don't supposed to have your phones on the floor, first and foremost. So I know that lady got in trouble. Okay. So when I went in there, I put the package in there, took out the hot bag, put the package right there, took a photo and everything, let her know now. Her food is there. I go back to get the other order, take the other order out of my double insulated bag, put it in the hot bag that I just took that food out of, the first order. Took it in there, set it in there. I asked the security and the office receptionist, is this the area that I can put the food in? Oh, that's okay. You can put it there. I did what they told me to do, right? So as soon as I get in the car, she hit me up. Well, first of all, I let her know. No, she hit me up and said, where's my order? I said, your order's on the white table, just like you told me. And I asked them in the office, was it okay to put it right on this table? They said yes. You know, so I'm texting the other client, letting them know their food is there. Took a picture where it was, they could see where it was at. Because I didn't just take a picture of the food, I took the whole circumference of that room. So they knew where the order was at, right? So she's watching me walk back to the car, right? So when I walk to the car, I'm getting ready to hit confirm. Her message intercepting everything. Hello, Terry. How you doing today? How you doing today? We got Demetrius in here as well. Put him in there. We're gonna let you tell your story, bro. So let me turn that. I'm gonna turn. Hold on. There we go. The little breeze coming here. Temperature sometimes at 50 degrees feel like it's 80 degrees here in Memphis. So proceed on this story here that I'm going through, right? I'm like, wait a minute. What is this woman doing? Stalking me now? So what I do, I go ahead and I tell her, look, I said, your order is in there. So when I got ready to pull off, I need you to bring it from that table to the other table. Said, ma'am, I'm not allowed to do that once I complete an order. Okay, once I hit complete, I cannot touch that order. Furthermore, I already got another order I got to go deliver. I said, I'm sorry for your inconvenience, but I followed the instructions that you gave me. So what she do is, I don't know if I can show it on here. Let's go back. What she did was this right here. You notice it showed them a thing 4.96, right? We're going to tap that right there. 4.96. They did change it in the app to back to 5.0. I got to give it 24 to 48 hours once it get changed to be updated in the system. Customer feedback. This is very important. I was intending to do an episode 2 months ago, but a lot of other things happened where I pushed that to the side and started doing other content. But I'm going back to the customer related issues series because it's very imperative. Drivers doing this program, a lot of drivers will be eliminated in this program due to you not following up after every order what is going on. It's going to be difficult if you multi-app and you try to keep up with all of these deliveries. You need to be paying attention to what's going on. So in the communication block, it had thumbs down. Following the directions, follow delivery instructions, thumbs down. Order handling, thumbs down. Friendliness, thumbs down. So I'm like, wait a minute. So I didn't receive that update until Monday. I did the order. See, that's the reason why I didn't want the windows down. See, because folks don't respect everybody. They got the see. That's one of the reasons I didn't want to let them down. Getting warm. They got the music sky high. At least the trunk ain't rattling. I can say that. So, see, he doing that on purpose. He's sitting right to see that. He doing that on purpose. He could have parked somewhere else, but he signaled me out. Just sitting there. All right, back to what we were saying, ladies and gentlemen. So, I'm gonna have to mess around and move. Right there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to move because of that. I don't want that music to be loud enough where I get no copyright strike. Find me another spot. I think that's what his main purpose was anyway, to make me move. He's just sitting there. You're a Doordash driver. I should have known. You're a Doordash driver. That's another thing. Why do you Doordash drivers, the ones that does that, see another delivery driver and you park by them? You're not gonna steal an order from me because I'm not on the platform. I'm moving. I just realized he's a Doordash driver. So evidently they do orders here. You know, I'm not gonna park by another delivery driver. Let me find a spot to where there we go. Because I don't want to go through all that. I just realized he was a driver. He's waiting to see can he pitch your order, ladies and gentlemen. To your boy, the Doordash Revolution. It's not going to work because I'm not online. And drivers that are guilty of that, why are you doing that? Because, see, sooner or later, they're going to get you for it. I'm getting ready. I'm trying to park, so it's going to be difficult now. I got to get on the run because I want to talk about Demetria's story right quick, too. My thing is, she reported me, gave me a 1 star. I told my family members I'm going to call Doordash Premium VIP support. I'm going to want to find out what's going on, right? So I called, they had that conversation. I told them who the person's name was, what restaurant I got the orders from, what type of order it was, staff order. Told them the other lady didn't complain. And I treated her the same as I treated that one. They went ahead and they cleared that up for me. See, so you wait till I get ready to get over here so I can park. We're going to really talk about this. We're going to talk about his situation. We got to pay attention to these shady customers for real. Wanting a free meal. What happened was I heard her manager getting on about that phone on the floor. Okay. So number one, she got in trouble for that. Okay, I shouldn't got dinged for her mistake. You see, she knows she didn't have no business on that floor using the phone. Phones are not allowed in the warehouse floors in this city here. Everybody know it, but everybody break the rule. Then when you get caught, you want to take somebody else down with you. She was trying to get your boy, the Doordash Revolution, deactivated. That's what she was trying to do. I went and fought for mine. We're gonna talk about Mr. D's situation. He is different from mine. Okay, and we need to discuss this today. We're gonna get ready to do that. You know, but this program we in now with these apps, we so often hear content creators talk about is market dependent. It is. It's more market dependent now than it was when they was talking about it. We got a new tier program, Dash Reward program, rolling out in other markets. And that program is not the same in these markets now. It's not the same in New York. We know why. It's not the same in Seattle. We have been told why. It's not the same in LA, which is California. And we also know why. And it's different in my market from their markets. It's very imperative, ladies and gentlemen, that delivery drivers start communicating with one another besides Reddit and Facebook. And Reddit puts a bad taste in my mouth. I'm just going to tell you, I'm not a fan favorite of Reddit groups and stuff. That's just me. Tell you my perspective with my opinion. All right. Content creators, call to action. We need to be working together, getting the right message out here that's going to be valuable for everybody. Your views, my views, our views. Okay, it's bigger than us content creators. Call to action that the Doordash revolution put on point right now. You know, it's better to be prepared for something than not to be prepared for it. Well, you know, you're supposed to be able to expect the unexpected. That's not true. That's one of the biggest lies ever been told. How can you expect the unexpected when you don't know what the unexpected is? So I'm getting real with y'all with this information here, realistic information. You see, you can do whatever you want to do with it, you know, but you better be paying attention to your TOS agreement. You better read it thoroughly. You better check it more than once a year because it's being updated constantly. I've been talking about the updates. That was the secret I was talking about in my last episode. Somebody was telling me, oh, it's no secret. Oh, yes, it is, because we have a new updates every single day. That's the secret. You don't know what the update is. All right. So if I find out something that's going on in my market, I want to share it with you. So when it comes to your market, you're already prepared for what you may not would have expected if you hadn't heard the information that I'm giving you from my market and trying to find out what's the difference in these markets with this new program coming out. I'm getting ready to call him soon as I park. And we're gonna let him talk about this here. And we're gonna discuss this. We're gonna let this get this conversation going. I'm trying to get in a comfortable place where I can park. And less noise. I gotta find a spot. They're doing a lot of construction work around here. I gotta find a spot where everybody don't want to park by me when they see me pull up. All right, we're gonna try to pick our shot. Because they look like they gravitate to the area when they see, oh, what that car doing sitting over there in the corner by itself. They look like everybody gravitate to that spot. I'm trying to stay out of everybody's way. You know, let me see, can I find a, see, everybody moving, everybody getting each other way. You know, so what about deliveries, ladies and gentlemen? We doing deliveries, every driver pulling in at the same time, acting like they about ready to rape one another over this food. We better keep our body language in check, because people ready to go off snap finger ready. This is for the safety of people that they walking down here like, okay, he gonna have to wait. So that's what I'm talking about right there. I wish I could flip this camera so y'all can see what I'm talking about. That's gonna be in another episode. I'm trying to get in the area away from everybody so we can talk about this here. I'm gonna try to get in the corner. Should nobody come over here, I'm gonna double park to make sure they don't and bother me. All right, let me undress myself. I'm talking about my seatbelt. All right. All right. Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. Get ready to get Demetrius in here for a second so he can tell his story. I'll look behind on the comments here. We got Terry here. All right. Oh, Smash. Charles. Tasha. We're gonna put it right there because he's saying something important too. I'm getting ready to call this brother right quick. All right. Make sure I'm calling him and not somebody else. Hold on. Okay, here we are. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, how you doing today, sir?
I'm all right myself.
I'm doing okay, man. Talking about these customer related issues, man, that Drive's going through, but yours is of a different nature. I know that you had got in touch with me earlier about your account has been deactivated. Would you mind elaborating on your experience?
Yeah, yes, well, day before yesterday, I'm not talking to you Sunday, he was out. But Sunday morning, probably like around about 3 or 4. McDonald's, certain McDonald's, they be open, but they don't be in there moving around. So what I did was took a picture, on drive-through. And they went through, proceeded on. Then I go to another McDonald's. The same thing happened again, where there's no one in there. And no one coming to the mic, but I got an order to pick up. So I go drive through and take another picture. So I worked Sunday, as you know, before. And then yesterday, I didn't really do too much anything. But I just happened to go and open the app. A little bit after 7 o'clock, they made a decision to deactivate my account for fraudulent activity. So I'm like, well, that don't sound right. So I go and open up the email and it stated why I did that, and I explained it to them. So now, today, they just terminated my contract. Just like, it's still standing. And what I don't like is, if a situation occurs with a merchant or a customer stating that they didn't get their food, but yet y'all have me taking pictures, and I'm telling you all the pictures, even if they heard it in their hand. You know what I'm saying? I picked it up, and I know that y'all see what was discussed as far as where to drop it off at, who to hand it to. Y'all see all of this. Now, for you all to just go by what somebody say, and then I can't talk to nobody, you know what I'm saying, it's just via email, and y'all just make the situation just stick without even really checking into it. Now, my ratings has been high. I got good reviews, all of that. But for you all to just terminate my contract like that, like, man, I don't understand that one. You know what I'm saying? And then not to be able to talk to someone, you know what I'm saying, and see what's going on. So I don't know if I'm able to either come back or I have to wait 90 days or go about doing it another way up under somebody else's name. But that's crazy.
I tell you what, I'm gonna talk to you more behind the scenes on the right way to do it. I know a content creator that help drivers, do they appeal on that situation.
Right.
And since you brought it up, this is what I want to say to everyone. That is another reason why we have delivery drivers that has more than one Doordash account due to situations like this. And it's sad because you're touching into somebody else's pockets now. Now, that's another situation I want to talk about. The merchants. Okay, the merchants are causing drivers to get deactivated. I know exactly what he's talking about when... Say it again.
I said, I don't want to do it like that. You know what I'm saying? This is how I eat.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna talk to you a little bit more about the right way to do that, and everything and all of that. Okay, yeah, we'll do that behind the scenes. I'll tell you who to get in contact with, and you can do the right way to fight this here. Just a second, I'm gonna get ready to respond to your comment right quick. Now, this is this here, ladies and gentlemen. Restaurant employees. I went to McDonald's, and this gonna tie into what he talking about. McDonald's drivers, if you're having problems with McDonald's, put McDonald's on your blacklist. This is the reason why. You got them young folks in there. They don't care. Majority of the times they have them work the weekends and they have them work at night. They don't handle the customers well. I drove up last night to the window, ordered a large combo double Big Mac. Customers turn around and still giving me a large cup, gave me a medium cup. I should have kept them cups. I'm still sitting there. She ain't getting up with one order. I placed 2 separate orders. She looked at me like, "Oh, may I help you? I already gave you your order." I said, "Hold up, man. You didn't give me my order. Here's my receipts right here. Do that look like you gave me my order?" Number 2, the thing is, I ordered a large combo. You gave me a medium drink. Well, that's what. No, that's not what I ordered. I pulled to the side, went on the inside, talked to the manager. Yeah, most of them are high school students. Talked to the manager. Said, "Look, well, she put down their medium." I said, "Hold on. Don't you see it said large combo? When did y'all change the policy of when you order large combo, you get a medium drink? Do I need to talk to somebody else that can correct this?" I do know who the general manager is. I'm trying to resolve this at the lowest level as possible. You can help me with this problem here. It's very simple. She went ahead and did that, gave me some more drinks. We didn't. She told us, "Don't bring them other drinks in there, just leave them. I'm going to give you your drinks." Now, customer service, I talk about it all the time. These same people that's behind the counter, high school students and stuff, okay? A lot of your managers have the weekend off. These young people running the store, causing drivers to get deactivated. Don't want to work, dimming the lights. You go through the drive-through, they're not responding to the drive-through. Okay, what is it for a driver to do? You still there, my brother? What is it for a driver to do? You go to the drive-through, you're not answering. You're hiding back in the back like y'all closed. Then when we take a picture, okay, we take a picture that you close, then somehow the restaurant, somehow Doordash call y'all make a mistake and answer the phone. You just got a driver deactivated doing this right here. That's wrong. I'm going to start reporting the ones that's doing it. Start today. If I know you're supposed to be open and I know you're open, you're getting reported. Corporate office going to deal with who's involved. Guess what's going to happen? You see, this thing is getting serious. At least I'm putting it on notice, putting it on awareness. He's putting it on awareness. So don't nobody get hurt up out here in these streets out here, especially in Memphis, Tennessee. Drivers are cutting up with you folks sideways over there Wingstop. They got to fighting, throwing down and putting them down. Then went down the street, popping that pistol. Drivers done got killed every year here. The Carrabba situation. Okay? Driver going in there, cutting up with the manager, manager cutting up with the driver. Both of them walk on the outside. One said, I'm going to Mikado. One said, I'm getting ready to cut this corner. We're going to meet you halfway. Some folks going to get knocked off around here on this foolishness. Real talk, real talk. Does it sound like I'm fired up? Yes, I'm fired up. I'm fired up because that's unnecessary. Now you got a driver. He only got one account. He's waiting to get approved on other accounts. Now somebody took money out of his pocket. People don't understand the situation you're putting yourself in and the repercussion that comes behind that when you're playing with somebody's money. I try to warn people on this safety awareness. Clients, customers, merchants, all of this, drivers as well. That's not his case. He could not get the order. He took a picture, got in touch with Doordash. That wasn't good enough. They went in, seen that the restaurant was open. The folks said they was open, made it look like he was lying. Or when he left, another driver pulled up that they may have known and they in cahoots with, gave that driver their food. I done seen that happen too. All right, brother, you still on the phone? Hold on. Because I know you got more to say. If he's still on the phone, he might have done hung up on me. Hold on. Call him right back. This is crazy. This is crazy. You know, that's the reason why I'm doing this series. That's why I'm doing these episodes. No, he's not going to answer the phone now. I'm gonna have to find him though. You know, he got a lot of other situations going on. You know, I'm not putting his business out there and stuff, but we done talked about 4 people that lost their mothers, including this man here. See, so I'm talking to the restaurant merchants, employees, and supervisors and managers that's allowing this foolishness to go on. Everybody tough until that bullet hit your butt. And I'm not saying that is no threat. You got people that you don't know what kind of mindset they in right now, how they need their money. You don't know what would trigger a person where they may go postal. And then you in here trying to see, here we go, got another driver. I'm going to show y'all this. I'm going to ease y'all out the car. No, he might be just eating. Back to what I'm saying. We got to pay attention to our behavior, personality, and attitude. It's time to start blacklisting restaurants that you having problems with. It's time to start blacklisting the customers that use these platforms. Not because you being hateful, not because you trying to get revenge, you trying to make sure you don't get deactivated. You know, so let's see. I'm finna post some comments here. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. This old, what is it, Gen Z generation? They something else. 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 Yeah, Charles, when we was doing it, we didn't have no choice but to have a higher standard because somebody knew the manager. And if we didn't do right, next thing you knew, you was out of job the next day. Or don't you come in, you get that phone call. I know you get ready to ask me to work some extra hours. No, we calling you, letting you know you terminate. You know, back in '83, minimum wage was $3.35 an hour. minimum wage. All right. If I happen to skip people comments, don't be too upset with me. You know, I usually do an outro. I try to get everybody comments in. You know. See what we got going on. You are correct. You are correct. We're going to talk about that right there. McDonald's have a lot of high school students that work there. They like to play around. One of the supervisors was yelling at the employee and saying that the Doordash dasher and Uber Eats drivers. Okay, then you got managers that go along with what they do. You know, the pandemic is over with, where you getting paid to do nothing, and you can easily say, "Well, the system down. We only accepting credit cards." The next night, we only accepting cash. Next night, the system down. Right around between 10 and 12 p.m. Hi, Jenny. How you doing today? Glad to have you in the room. Trying to see what other new comments is in here. All right, this is another bad situation right here. They need to take some of the customer service tips from Chick-fil-A. Have a good customer service. Yeah, we got one Chick-fil-A. They getting cat raggedy on customer service now. They letting certain drivers go in there and not confirm orders. Then other drivers, that's the regular drivers, they making them confirm. I'm getting ready to start reporting these restaurants. Watch and see. Remember, I talked about it in my introduction video that I would be doing these things. You know, if you don't believe me, I can play the introduction video. You know, so I might be looking for it while we're talking. Yeah, but what's gonna happen is there's gonna be some repercussions. I don't want to read about somebody got messed off at McDonald's due to what's been going on here. People getting killed here for real. I don't know about anywhere else, but they getting killed here for real. We not just they not just saying Memphis, the murder capital of Tennessee, for a reason. People getting knocked off here for real. Off of somebody looking at you the wrong way. So all of this little bad attitude that they having and everything, they feel like they're a little too entitled to work. Things need to start being addressed. Stores getting ready to start getting reported. Watch and see. There are some people that ain't gonna play about their money. And I'm looking like that for a reason, hoping you catch the message of the look on my face. You know, summertime haven't hit yet, people. This is spring fever that's going on right now. Reason why we got the spring fever foolishness going on. Summer next. Will Smith called it summer madness. He even made a song about it. So it's time to start blacklisting restaurants. It's time to start blacklisting zip codes. I got a YouTube video about that. I want to address that right now. I got to talk to that brother. I really got to talk to him. You see, I got to talk to him soon as I get off these airways here. I got a video. That talked about blacklisting zip codes. You take time to try to find it. Let me go to videos. Let me go to my popular. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you can see that, The second video, right there where I got my finger at. Top Dasher program, zip codes, and GPS in-app features and dashers. I'll talk about that. Blacklisting your zip codes. I was getting ready to come out with a topic soon about platinum dashers, zip codes, updates, policy rules and changes and restrictions was going to be my next video I was going to put out. Somebody said this is not a secret with the platinum dasher program. Yes, it is. It's being revealed. Each content creator telling you a different story because there has been an update of the news that's following this program. There will be more content creators coming from different angles of their perspective in their markets, how these programs is affecting the drivers, the customers, and the merchants. That's why it's so imperative, ladies and gentlemen, that we need to bridge this gap. You see, that's why my informative channel is different from everybody else's. That's not throwing shade on nobody. I'm just saying why I'm different. Because the things we got to address. It's time to start getting that zip code cheat sheet. And how you do it is you gotta go to that video there. I'll tell you thoroughly how it's gonna happen. But I'm gonna put another one out dealing with the platinum dasher. We're gonna go into it again in a little bit more deeper dive on how imperative it is. I did a live stream where I went in an area that looked like a war zone had hit from Saudi Arabia. Okay, you need to, that's the reason why that floating widget is very imperative on the Dash app, but they only have it for Android users. Well, we can look at that thing and we can decipher if we want to go over there or not. It's not safe over there. I don't need to be going over there. Now we're getting what you call blindfold offers again, to where when you're trying to pick and see where these locations is, you got to blow up the screen to try to deviate. Okay, I don't want to be in that area there because I can't see the address before I accept the offer. There can be some lawsuits involved. Doordash and other gig apps as well. We need to know where we delivering the food at before we accept that offer. On some of these apps, we need to know where we getting ready to drop this offer off. We gave you access to our phone. Why is you trying to mask the opportunity for us to see the address before we accept the offer? So we can make an executive decision. Will it be safe for us or not? Now people begin to understand what I'm talking about, the process of elimination of drivers, how we getting eliminated now. How we getting deactivated now. Let me go off in the comment section here. I done got fired up. You know, and you need it when I don't care if you just got a 5-star rating and dropped to a 4.99, question them about it. You can feel when you're dealing with a customer that might go to them. 9 times out of 10, I usually call before they do. There we go. We're going to put that back up because I missed it earlier. I had a known tip beta in Nebraska on Uber Eats. I called about the customer, and Uber still gave me one order for this customer after the fact. DoorDash will do the same thing. That's when you got to go in there and let them know, look. And drivers, if we're in a restaurant too long, we don't have to cut up with the folks in there. Just unassign the order. Just unassign. There's going to be times you're just going to have to just unassign that order. I know, because I have to do it. I'm in there just like I told the manager at KFC yesterday. He little flip at the lip too. Guy came in there. I mean, they ordered a whole lot of stuff. Right? Okay. He kind of talked to them with a flip lip. I said, well, I got a DoorDash order. Well, you could have been said something. I said, hold on, wait a minute. Let me check you right there. These men was in front of me, right? I'm not going to cut in line. Furthermore, I'm on EBT at this moment. I'd have been on the other mode. I just would have simply unassigned. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They are one of the worst when it comes to never ready. And the food is already cold. Guess what? These customers, y'all already know, DoorDash gave you a notice last year because they gave me one. I'm a customer. Told me if you don't tip, the food going to be late, it's going to be cold. You know this. So this is what y'all do, some of you. I'm going to let them know that I need to hurry up and get that order, and I need to get it at my place because I only got a 20-minute lunch break. Okay, I worked in a warehouse. I know how it goes in the warehouse. Okay, you're going in the bathroom making a phone call. Isn't that right? You're going up under the deck on a stairway making that phone call. Isn't that right? When you know you're supposed to have a phone on the floor. Then you make that call. No tip. Your food might not make that trip. No tip. Because what you just did when you didn't tip, your other group didn't tip. In your group, the dasher that's on earned by time get a double, triple stack order from the same warehouse. None of your tip. Now y'all barking out the man's talking about the food needs to hurry up. You didn't tip. Drivers done already passed it around. Like Puff Puff give. Then I get your order, try to accommodate you. Then you want to give me this attitude. Then I'm explaining to you, taking photo shots via text message, letting you know I got multiple DoorDash orders, plus DoorDash letting you know this too. Friendly as possible, then you turn around and tell them I'm rude. I didn't follow instructions. Poor food handling. I can't help what they do at the restaurant once the package sealed. That's not on me. That's not on me. That's not on the rest of us drivers either. It's not fair, not only to me, but fellow drivers out here. That might be on the only platform they own is DoorDash or Uber Eats or Grubhub. And you hurt their pockets. Everybody ain't going to digest it too well. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Just like that young lady did me. She got in trouble there. She might not have a job today because she didn't have a business with the phone on the floor. Now it's lagging. It's lagging in this area again. I know it's lagging because I'm looking at myself moving in slow motion. That means it's time to move around. Is this DoorDash revolution ranting today? Yes, it is. because it's unnecessary and it's not cause for these actions off of stupidity, causing drivers to get deactivated off the platform. Now what's going to happen is drivers going to be like, I got a blacklist. Folks ain't going to be getting their food due to your fellow workers out there. You're not going to get them. You're not getting ready to get them. You're not going to get them. That's why it was a no tip, no trip movement was strong as it was, because of this foolishness. You know, I appreciate you, brother. Seriously, you know, come on, people. I know that you don't care. You don't care. You don't care until the dumpster fall on you. Then you gonna care. But you don't know that you're creating the dumpster now to fall on you, or create the dumpster fire, as one content creator uses. You know, you're gonna fix it to where the word gonna get out, and no delivery driver's gonna deliver orders at your warehouse that you work at due to too many of you abusing the system. You're gonna be ordering food, not gonna get it. You're not gonna get it. I'm just gonna be honest, you're not gonna get it. Then you're gonna have to go get it yourself. Well, well, you're gonna have to make a sandwich. You know that government, you got 20 minutes lunch break. You're gonna have to get off your lazy button, and you're gonna have to make your sandwich yourself. Because now driver's not gonna bring your food to you. That's what you figure. That's what's gonna be the avalanche of what's going on here. Drivers not gonna risk their good ratings. Drivers not gonna risk their opportunity to get deactivated for you. Not all customers is like this now. I'm talking about them shady ones. Them jackleg customers. Oh, yeah. Forcing certain drivers, they got to have multiple Doordash accounts. But we're living in a microwave society where folks are too lazy to make them a sandwich. You know, there's going to come a time you're going to have to make you a sandwich. Back in the days, it used to be bologna, cheese, and crackers. And some Kool-Aid with the fruit in it. And sometimes I bring my lunch. Sometimes I don't. And sometimes I can't spend that little money at this particular time. I gotta pay for a bill. I gotta pack a lunch. We're getting ready to have some of the worst things from that happen in this generation. And these young folks don't know how to survive. They don't know how to get out there and live off the land. Gonna be in trouble. Don't know how to draw water out of a tree and turn it into drinking water. No, I'm not crazy. I know what I'm talking about. Bingo, bingo, bingo. I agree with this brother. This is how we eat. If we do our job effectively, we shouldn't be penalized for the customer's negligence. Not only customer, well, restaurant operators are customer too, but the merchant's negligence as well. You know, they are customers also. You know, bingo right there. And I used to do this, what he's talking about, what people call organic now, we used to call homegrown. Bingo. Right there. Bingo. That's powerful what he just said right there. Powerful what he just said. Now, we're trying to bridge the gap. That's going to be one of the biggest challenges that the DoorDash revolution going to have. One of the biggest. The second one is this March Madness challenge. I'm getting ready to announce that I will be doing a pregame show about this challenge here. I will be discussing the ins and outs. I have all the odds stacked against me due to this program, and drivers that's waiting on the day I get started so they can make sure it don't happen. But I'm still gonna do this challenge. Look like I'm going to do it without the LOP this time, but I'm still gonna do this challenge. It's much more convenient for us to go to the store for our food instead of investing in it. It works involve growing your own food, but it's worth it. I agree. I agree. Not only is it going to be a cell phone outage, the next one is going to be probably a power outage. We need to read between the script of what's happening in the history of this generation. Cell phone outage. What make you think the power grid won't be next? No, we too busy. Got our mind caught up on a lot of stuff than what's in front of our eyes that you can obviously see we taking for granted in life. So this new tier program is different in New York. It's different in Seattle. It's different in California. And it's different in Tennessee. Now I'm getting ready to ask somebody a question, the viewers a question. Where are the large orders? Do anybody have an answer? Because I told people this day was coming. Do anybody have an idea what has happened to the large orders? I gave one example, but there's something else. Number two, gave you reason number one. Now I'm finna give you reason number two. Reason number two is this right here. Customers can order off the DoorDash platform and pick up the deliveries they sell called self-delivery and get a nice discount. That's the number two reason. Now, do anybody want to debate that this information I'm giving you are not secrets? It's being revealed. Number one, company website. Number two, customers picking up their orders like no tip, no trip told them to. It's called self-delivery. I'm gonna show it on my episode one day. You're gonna see me pick up my own food. Okay. Number three, The Platinum Dasher new honeymoon phase. Listen good. I done gave you the 3 answers. 3 different scenarios that's affecting the large orders. I could have told you months ago, but I sit there and said these programs going to affect the large orders. Now I'm telling you what they are, because I wanted to see what anybody was going to publish it in their video and tell you these things are going on. That's why I held on to it a little longer. Number 4. Before we go to number 4, we're going to talk about that honeymoon phase there of Platinum Dashers. Pay attention to the TOS. Look at learn more, and you will find out more. In there, it talks about the new drivers, right? And this is what it says, and I'm paraphrasing. New drivers will have 50 deliveries. They're going to get good orders in them 50 deliveries to entice them. Well, maybe I need to take care of everything so I can keep them ratings up. You're going to be on a 7-day trial. Going to get an email notification letting you know the 7-day trial is over with. Phase 1 of the honeymoon phase is over with. Now, if your ratings is up, you got another phase 2 of the honeymoon phase, which would be 7 more days, 14 days total. All right, 14 days total. And if they got their ratings high enough for this, for the week 2 of the second phase of the honeymoon phase, that's who getting ready to get the orders. Seattle just got through saying they're going to take it away from them. That's what it said in the Doordash app now. But it's a tug of war going on in Seattle. Y'all better stay tuned to Major Delivery Channel. He's going to give you more information on that. I just let the cat out the bag. Welcome, brother. I'm gonna give you a call, man, because we need to talk about some things. I'm gonna direct you in the right direction, the right resources. What you need to do right now is get your descriptive narrative in order. They recorded the photo shots. Okay, no problem. That's what we're here for. It happened to me and I fought it. Except for what's different now versus then, I was temporarily deactivated. You got the permanent deactivation. So don't nobody want to talk to you. It's got to go beyond the escalation team. See, we're gonna talk about it off the scene. Who you need to talk to and all of that, and then we're gonna try to work something from there. Try to get you going in the right direction. I got some other apps I'm finna share with you. So that way you can go ahead and still be making money in the process of that going through. You know, so yeah, that's what we're gonna do. 4 different scenarios. Why we don't see them large orders. The number 4th one is supersaturation. Will the Platinum Dasher program of status be supersaturated? Will there be enough orders in your market to be worth it for you once you become a Platinum Dasher? These are questions I'm asking because the program is changing day by day. People, you need to read the TOS. You better be paying attention to your ratings. You better do your own research, your own case studies. You better start blacklisting zip codes, that blacklist restaurants, that blacklist customers, that blacklist certain communities that you know you're not going to get paid worth your time. I done said all of this in the past. Now all of what I said in the past is coming into place now. The needle doing this right here now. I will be putting out that episode, the second edition of the first edition. Of information. Certain markets, it's hard for drivers to make $100 on Doordash. $100 on Doordash. It's time to have a plan. Once you create that plan, and once you have your strategy plan, you're going to have to execute it. You can't do it if you don't know what your historical data is. In the last 28 days, used to be 30. It's 28 days now. A lot of drivers going to get messed off for 2 days being subtracted from what it used to be. Used to be 30 days. There's a 30-day time frame. 28 now. Barely made it yesterday. I made $104 on DoorDash, 105 on Grubhub. That was a blessing. And that was a struggle. Did it in DoorDash in 5 hours, but total time 7 hours, including Grubhub. D-Rev, we don't believe you made no $200 in 7 hours. Did it yesterday for the very first time in a long time on 2 different platforms. It was raining cats and dogs over here. There's drivers make $300 to $400 because they multi-apping on different platforms. I'm not going to tell their business either. I know they doing it. They done showed the receipts. And I'm not going to reveal it to everybody because I'm not going to put their business out there like that. Congratulations. So it's our responsibility to hold ourselves to accountability of running our business so we can seize the opportunity to maximize our earnings so we can gain a profit. Something to think about. Well, this is what D-Rail get ready to do. I enjoy having these live stream ride along, except for I didn't do a ride along, but it was so much information I needed to bring out to people. Titles that supposed to be just a long form video between 8 to 20 minutes long. I'm doing them in live streams now. I got to start back doing my long form video content. That's the reason why we want to bring business resource information to this channel and publish this information for you. That's the reason why it's imperative that we have a resource information hub for drivers. We're going to start it with the DoorDash revolution to try to bring some of these solutions for you. to where you're going to hear the experts talk. Matter of fact, we're going to go to one right now. I want to go ahead and feature her while she's still on my mind. I'm going to play 2 minutes of business concept, business coach, and consultant, Makiko Jones.
Just jump. I hope y'all heard me. That would be this I would definitely advise you all to be in prayer and trust God that you are transitioning. I had a very good government job in business. I had to have a conversation with my husband before I jumped.
Hope y'all can hear her.
Right? So you want to make sure you are being wise and confident in your transition. I knew that it was time for me to leave and start my own business. But that took me like at least 2 years. I had to get insurance in place and all of that. Right? So I want to encourage you all to see why it's helpful, right? Because you're getting ready to transition, start your own business. Second, my prayer is always been, Lord, let me be an answer. Everybody say, Lord, let me be an answer. Let me be an answer. That's what your business is. You're an answer to somebody else, so you can start with them. You got all these entrepreneurs, you have these businesses, you are your answers. And I want to create jobs. You can create jobs. So with this entrepreneur expo today, of course, it's free and free for all for you. But our new entrepreneur, I want to be able to invest in you. I don't have to ever invest in our I know y'all get up to this.
That's correct, Charles.
$100 to invest in
All right there, what she just said. We can't just talk about it, got to be about it. You're right, Charles. I posted that a few days ago on the channel. It was the Youth Entrepreneur Expo in Memphis, Tennessee. She's a motivational speaker, a business coach, a business consultant, the CEO of Business Concepts. Okay. Hopefully we can be able to have her here one day on the channel. You know, the 5 women that were successful in their business, one had a wing place, other one was in financial consulting, and others. You know what I'm saying? I am featuring her as the lady of the day for Women History Month. Yes, sir, and yes, sir. This is what I want to do right here. And you know what I'm getting ready to do. You know, I want to be able to give this outstanding pillar of the community, Kamiko Lewis, a round of applause. We will bring more episodes. This just to touch the surface of what we're getting ready to do for this channel. On how you can transition into a business and up the level to where you have controls in signing your contract. You have control of your negotiations. You have control of who you want to sub out the work and make your money. All right, no further ado, ladies and gentlemen. This was another good episode. And as I'm ending it on StreamYard, I will be going through the comments and try to get everybody comments for the show today. As we play our theme song, Take It to the Streets.
Get to the streets. Take it 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 to the streets.
Congratulations on being able to get into the catering program, Hank Hill. I know you thought I missed you.
Take it to the streets. Take it to the streets.
Jenny Books in the house, TFT in the house. I know you thought I forgot about you too, brother. That's the beauty of doing this during the outro. I want to let you know we got a chance to see you, Terry. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. For no further ado, we get ready to end the episode. And if we missed anybody, I apologize for that. But we had strong interaction, strong communication among each other. Now we know what the secrets are of what to expect in these different programs. Peace, take care, and be ready for the next video coming in a market near you. God bless.